If you really want to break down why is it that one person responds to a certain type of setback in a positive way and another person reframes that, and let's say they respond to it in a negative way. So one person can take a punch, they come back stronger. One person takes a punch and they stay down on the ground, they don't get back up. What is the difference between the two? Carol Dweck, a pioneering study, wrote the book Growth Mindset. A lot of it is based on how we interpret our setbacks. So basically, our mindset is the lens through which we see the world. It is the way in which we interpret information. Some people see setbacks as obstacles and bad things, and other people see setbacks as opportunities for growth and learning and change. And some people believe they are stuck and innate with their existing capabilities and skills and their IQ, and that they've just been dealt the hand that they've been dealt. And others believe that the mind is malleable and they can develop their skills and capabilities, and that anything that happens to them is really happening for them. There's a very big difference there. So you may be dealing with that in terms of some of your team members. It really is as a function of how they perceive setbacks and adversities. And I think that as leaders, we can help people interpret any sort of failure. And I say failure in quotes because I don't think you really have true failure until you stop, until you quit. Failure for me is an end destination. I think anything in between is just data and problem solving, right? It's like Thomas Edison thing. You could say, how many times did he fail? Did he really fail? And then this guy invents the light bulb. If he actually did, I don't know what the revisionist history is like. But you guys understand the point I'm trying to make. Anyway, I think that if you can help your team interpret, let's say some sort of, and I say in quotes, failure, there was some sort of decision that was made, it led to an outcome that was not the desired outcome. You can look at that and say, well, at the very least, what is the data that we gain back? What is the lesson that we've learned here? Because you really don't learn a whole lot from your successes, but you do learn a lot from setbacks. And I often find that the most successful individuals long-term have also had the greatest amount of setbacks because they've also had the greatest amount of learning as a result. So if you start to reframe those things, one, you create a culture where failure, in quotes, is not seen as a negative thing. It's actually seen as here's how we make progress and here's how we evolve and we develop. You actually create a better culture of innovation and being much more progressive. And then also, somebody doesn't feel so bad for trying something new or making a so-called mistake. And as you do this over enough periods of time, now someone starts to reframe the so-called setbacks as really opportunities for growth.